I'm back at the cave today, as I mentioned I would be, and I have to get a frame over here. I've got to turn it. So this frame that was for our all fill, it was put in place wrong, or it was fabricated wrong, and I need to check to see if rotating it, if it's going to help where the convey line is going to go. So I'm going to rotate it for a millwright group that's going to come in here and take the frame and do some new welding on it, make some new cuts. But I've got to go up. I've got to take the scissor lift. I'll show it to you in a second. I've got to take the scissor lift and go up into the ceiling, not into the ceiling, but I got to get up high. Use a few nut drivers to take off some flex tubing off of this filter receiver, and well, really it's two. It's both of the pieces of flex tubing are going into the filter receiver. One out, one in. One's convey line, one's vacuum tubing. Got to take them both out, because if I don't take them out, I can't rotate the frame. Pretty basic stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go get set up now. I'm gonna go get the scissor lift, and we'll get this thing off, see if we get some pictures, and then get out of here. I gotta get back to town here pretty soon. So, all right, let's take the hose clamps off, or the flex hose off. All right, let's see here. Okay, we're on. Definitely want to make sure we're going backwards, because if we go forwards, we're right into the rocks. All right, right now we've got it as set to, let's see here. Yeah, we've got it set to drive. So let's drive. There we go. I always try to do it slow. Get it started nice and easy. Because this thing jerks really bad. Of course, it's got to let everyone know that we're backing up, as if we didn't already know. Go ahead and turn this thing around. Let's do some donuts in here. Okay. All right, first things first, let's get this bit of flex tubing off. We're gonna go on the convey side, not the filter receiver side. Hold on. Oh, Nelly. All right. I'm in a good spot. I'm gonna go for a little more. A little more. All right, we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and get off real quick, grab the nut driver set so I can get this hose clamp off. So, I'll just tell you something I was thinking about the other day. Now, right now we've got, of course, beautiful, amazing, US grown greens powders running through these convey lines. First being wheatgrass. And, but eventually I want to do more. I want to do, you know, that's the goal, to do more premium ingredients, high quality ingredients from all over the US. And then, I mean, the company is stateside growers, but that's just kind of to signify the focus on premium and quality, artisan, if you will. But there are, of course, high quality ingredients throughout the world. They're just not typically sourced, at least in the US. And so I want to, you know, eventually, like, we'll go after those as well. I think it's KS66 ashwagandha. Whoops. That's a great one. Now that's in India, but that is, by all accounts, the best ashwagandha in the world. All right, we're moving up here. How'd you like one of these in your head? Don't think you would. All right, let's see here. That looks like a yellow. Hey, what do you know? I was right. And by the way, a yellow is, what is that? Can't see that. I don't know. 1/4 inch? No, 5/8. Yeah, 5/8. Okay. All right, it's not quite. Anyway, the thing I was thinking about is, you know, these convey lines right now have green powders throughout them. But if I wanted to do something else, say a mushroom powder, which is white, what's like the good way to sort of, I got a mess right there. What's the good way to, yeah, we'll make a little mess coming out of there. To make sure the lines are purged well enough to where it doesn't matter if there's a little green in there or in the mixed in, but it's going to change the color of the powder. You don't want that necessarily. All right, let's go to the next one. You're right by this convey line. It's a little bit, I wouldn't call it dicey at all, but it feels like if I don't quite have my bearings exactly where they should be, then I can maybe make a failure. You know, I'm gonna back this thing up just a touch. Get it back on drive mode. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go under this thing. All right, let's see here. Gets a little wobbly at the top, you know? All right, come on. Where are my wheels at? Oh, I wonder. Okay, almost there. I just want to get it really, I want it to be convenient when I do this. Okay. All right, almost there. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna come on up now. At any rate, I've been thinking about how you can make sure these lines are properly purged. Again, I don't think there's, I don't worry about having greens powder mixed in with mushroom powder. From a consumption standpoint, it's more of a, like, you don't want green mushroom powder, you know? Like the amount will be so minimal that you wouldn't taste anything, but no one wants to open up some mushrooms and see, I don't think that's the one I want. I think that might be, honestly, that's smaller for some reason. Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's try. I think that's a 1/4 inch. Right, so what do you do about that? What do you do to make sure the lines are properly blown out to where you can minimize color mixture? And I think I kind of have an idea. I think maybe the key is running like an inert product through there. Maybe like, well, I don't want to say, because I feel like people will be like, oh, don't run that through there, you know. But I was thinking like a simple carbohydrate, like maltodextrin might be good, or maybe honestly, maybe what it is you just have to purge the system with enough mushroom powder, if that's what you're doing, to where it finally, the color just sort of dissipates on its own. Anyway, that's just a problem that you deal with in this world, or potential problem. Maybe it's not much of a problem at all, you know. Right, almost off of there. Okay, it's off. we go. Now, this thing, oh shoot. I forgot, there's some air lines back there that I have to take off. Gosh darn it. Well, I'm in the right vehicle for that. But I wasn't really prepared to do this. Wasn't thinking about it. Okay, what's back there? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to go move some stuff down there to do this. Need to cover those. Definitely need to cover those. Okay, well, I'm going down for a minute because I gotta move some of that stuff. There's a bucket, stool, dehumidifier down there. I need to move those. And then I'm gonna position this thing in a little tighter because there's some compressed air that goes into that thing. Essentially what that thing does is you've got filters in there, you've got fine powder, you gotta have to collect or filter the dust somehow, and there's compressed air tanks back there that blow that dust off every so often. And those lines feed into a larger air compressor. I need to take those lines out in order to get the frame off. So I'm going down, baby. Oops, your little baby. Wait, oh shoot, I almost just like started driving forward when this thing wasn't even in up and down mode. All right. Wait, what am I doing? Nope, did it wrong. Okay. Let me come just, quickly get a little drink of coffee. Oh, man. All right. Those two things are off. This guy, move over here. Close the bucket, stool. All right, now we can come into this thing, get the air lines off. I'm gonna have to reposition this thing. I'm sure as you might gather. Let's see here. Yep, all right. Let's back this thing up. Man, if I hit something on camera, that is so embarrassing. Definitely don't want my dad to see that. All right, it's coming from a different angle. It's coming from a different angle. Jiminy. Oh, there, girl. Too much. The thing I do like about this thing is you can cut it pretty sharp. And the reason I'm not talking right now is because I have to concentrate, so just bear with me. There we go, I'm getting real close now. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna be doing this and just crack my head on this stainless steel frame or something of the like. Okay. Can I get a little closer to the frame? My dad would definitely say I'm getting too close, but you know, you gotta make your own way in life sometimes. You gotta make your own way in life sometimes. There's a little cable down there I don't want to hit it. I don't think it's gonna matter, but better be safe than sorry. Better be safe than sorry. Just pull that in, a little tighter. Here we go. Look how close I am right there. I mean, it's not because I'm a skilled scissor lift operator, it's just because these things are so, they've got such, what's the word? Like they can turn on a dime, you know, but there's a word for that. I feel like I used to say it all the time. I don't know what it is anymore. All right, let's see here. Okay, I think this is good. See these air lines I'm talking about here? I gotta get these off. They're all push to connect, which is nice. Whoops, again, almost drove it when I should be lifting it. It's almost like it kind of knows what you're gonna do. That's why it beeps beforehand, like, hey, are you sure you wanna drive into this rock wall? Yeah, you know what, I think I do this time. Are you sure? On second thought, no, you're right. I'll just go up. Okay, let's see here. There's an air leak in here, I can hear it. Gosh, air leaks drive me nuts. I think there's something related to air leaks and like frequency, like what level of frequency can you hear? Because I can hear air leaks and then other people are like, I don't hear that. And then I spray soapy water on it and I'm like, oh look, bubbles. There's bubbles, there's an air leak. You know, I'm not just hearing things. All right, this, oh no. There's a lot connected to this frame. I am afraid. There is a lot. Okay. We got this guy. Where do you go? Right here. Okay, you're out. You're free. Go home. Run away. What else? Well, there's plenty else, but I need to be taking pictures of this. I'm certain of that. But I kind of already know where this stuff goes. So yeah, that air leak is right there. It's right there. Man, that's driving me crazy. There's an air leak right here. See? Dude, this stuff drives me nuts. It's just wasted compressed air. Okay. And see, I mean, look, I just need to take the filter receiver off. Actually, I can take this top off and then I might take it to, I've got a little vise in my office that I can put some anti-seize on it and get it done. Sorry, you're hearing me think about how I want to do this. Okay, that's good. This guy needs to be unplugged. So that's for the ear lock. Gosh dang. Hold on. There we go. Put him right there. Oh, all right. What else? Okay, this guy's off. There's again, I'm trying to think about where things go. All right, you know what? I'm just like, I was told to take pictures before My dad told me to take pictures before I took everything off, and he's right, because I have taken this off before, but I have not taken all of that off. And so I am tempted just to start pulling things, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So let me see if I can trace some of this real quick. Really what you need is some kind of panoramic deal. Okay, you've got that line and that's it. That's all you have. Okay, so this guy right here, from here to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, whoop, to here, to here. Where is it going? Here, here. What? No, that can't be right. I already unplugged that. Yeah, it is actually right. It's a small one. Okay, so that guy. So let's see here. We've got 4 lines that are going in here. All right, we've got this one, which is for our I think that's just basic inches of water throughout the system. Some of these I don't even know what they do. I just know this: when you're dealing with food production, compressed air is always used these days. It's always used. Okay. You know what? I think I just figured something out. I don't need to take this out of there. I need to take, instead of taking stuff out of here, wait, I'm coming back up. I'm going back up. Hold on. I'm used to taking this filter receiver off. Instead, I can leave all the connections on. What I need to do is take just the wall components off. And probably some of you are watching that and going, yeah, idiot, I could have told you that. Well, you know what? I kind of had my mind to take off all this stuff. That was where I was going, you know, and so it kind of took me a little bit longer to realize the better solution was not to do that. So, okay, hold on. Let's see here. Going down again. Yep, going down. Let's get the phone, take some pictures, snap some pics. What we document. I know probably some of you are like, well, you know, you are filming this, so you could just, you know, go back and do that. But, you know, that's inconvenient for me. I don't want to do that. I rather just look at a few pictures and then I know. I'm supposed to be leaving here in like 30 minutes. I feel like that's not going to happen at this point. It is 9:55. I have some time. I think I can. Okay. All right. Take some pictures of this thing. We should have, I think, 4 connections to make. Okay, we've got, so this unit goes in to here, to there. Okay, so 1, let's see here. Okay, I'm actually gonna video this. All right, that guy right there goes to the very top of the filter receiver. Okay. This guy, where does this guy go? Trace it. Can we trace it? Okay, that guy is going. Okay, we got 2 air connections right there. We got one into this, is that a solenoid valve? We got one right there. All right, so let's trace it all the way back. Okay. Okay, this all right, we're gonna do that too, hold on. Okay, this guy, that gauge goes all the way to this one right here. That's it, okay? All right, now the next one. Let's trace this one back. This one, this is a bigger bit of tubing. This is like possibly 1/2 inch. No, it's not 1/2 inch. This is, no, wait, sorry. That's like 1/4 inch. Ridiculous. And that one goes into there. Nope, nope, bottom one. Okay, so bottom guy there goes to solenoid valve there. Okay, let's film that. All right, that solenoid valve. This airline goes to the bottom one here. All right, next one. Kind of at a loss as to where this big guy goes right here. Let's trace it. Let's see if we're right on here. I don't know that it matters. I don't know that it matters. These are all just airports, not to fly, but you know. Okay, and I think this one, the second one, goes into that bit of, into that compressed air tank right there. And then this one, did we already trace that one? What are we missing here? That one, that one, that one. Wait, what does this one go to? This one, I'm hoping this one goes up as well. I feel like it does. Oh, so far, no, though. It does not go where I think it goes. What? That can't be right. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Gosh, I wish these were different colors. I really wish these were different colors. Did I trace that one wrong? I think I did. It would appear that I did. It would appear I traced it wrong. Okay, so let's do this one. So this one actually goes, yeah, this one goes up. This one goes up to this one. Yeah, this one goes to that back one right there. Okay. That one, I just lost a little steam. I lost a little confidence. Like I clearly traced one of these wrong, and now I'm second guessing everything. Jeez. Again, different colors right now would be really, really nice. And maybe that will be a little project for me. Put some different color tubing, or at least just like at the bare minimum. Again, I don't know that it matters. I really don't think it matters at all. I don't know enough about this system to know if it does or not. And I know this. You don't start making assumptions about the way a system was put together unless you have a pretty high level understanding of why it was put there in the first place. And I don't yet, I don't. I'm coming into this system like 75% of the way through. So I don't know why the decision was made for that. And I'm not prepared just to start putting in lines any willy-nilly. All right. Well, you know what? The only thing I can do is just do this again. Okay. So, okay, first small line right here goes to this guy. Oh, I almost lost it, dude. This is right? Okay, this guy right here, I still got you, still got you. All right, yes, okay. This guy here, do that again. Okay, this black guy, this black guy goes into right here. All right, we've established that. That's one. We've got 4 more of these to do, just to verify. And let's see how many cables, bits of tubing we got. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we're okay here. Let's go with this guy next. Let's just do all of them. All right, so this guy, okay, bottom pressure gauge goes, hold on, put my phone down, don't need it. Goes here to here to here to here. I've lost him temporarily. Still lost. Now I'm found. Is that a song? Oh no, that's Amazing Grace. Gosh, I love that song so much. Right here. Okay, yes. That, we verified that. We did that earlier. That's the solenoid valve. Bottom gauge goes into green solenoid valve, all right? Okay, bottom gauge, black tubing right here, goes into this solenoid valve. All right, that's verified. Okay, next one. This guy right here. Okay, this guy right here. Through here, I've still got you. I don't have you. We're in like a little bit of a swamp right here. Okay, I think I have you now. Let's go up. I'm gonna do this one more time just to make sure. Okay, right here. We're gonna be going up in just a second. Right here. Okay, here he is. I've got him, I'm coming up. We are on lift. Okay, right here. Still got you right here. And I found you right there. Okay, so that is the second one. Okay, so second one, middle one. Okay, this guy coming out right here goes all the way to that one right there. Pull it, that guy right there. That guy right there. Okay, all right. Last one, smaller one. Okay, starting right here. Okay, that's the last one, top one. Starting right here. Here we go. Let's see here. Yep, I've got you still. We know where that one is. You know where that one is. Let's go up. Crunch my head here in a second. Right here. Right here. Wait, what? Where's he going? Oh, dude. Are you serious? That's like, this is, I'm pretty sure this is a vacuum. Wait a minute. I've been wondering about this a little bit, actually. Look at this guy. He's going all the way here. Look at that, you little sneaky Pete. What are you doing over here? What if I just walked right out? That would be a heck of a bit of footage, wouldn't it? It's right there. That has something to do with a vacuum breaker opening up and closing. I'm certain of it. In fact, yeah, look at that right there. You can see it. Okay, well, we found it. We found all of them. I'm gonna go ahead and, my phone's down there, but I'll get it. So, here, hold on. Oh, running into pipes up here. Running into pipes. Okay. All right. Last but not least. Whoa, do you wanna do that? Last but not least, number 3. Okay, 3, this guy right here goes all the way up and plugs in. Right, lift this thing up. Right in here. This is where he plugs in. I don't know what that guy's from, but this one plugs in right here. So, all right, we're good. That's all of them. Okay, we can unplug these things now that we've documented them. We did the right thing. We did the right thing. Anything else I'm missing here? I don't think so. We unplugged the airlock. We knew that was obvious. We will need to unplug the all fill down there, but that is fairly obvious too. Actually, no, we don't need to unplug the all fill. The all fill is disconnected. I think the reason it pauses when you're going down, it wants to make sure like there's nothing underneath you, you know? Because that thing will crush some fingers for sure. All right, I'm gonna start taking these out. These are just push to connect. Actually, I really should have the air off on these. Let's turn that air off. I turned the air off one time in here and I forgot about it. And I made a huge mess. Because the air was off, filter receiver was not able to send compressed air onto the filters, and so the filters just caked. And I'm really sorry about that, because that was a mess for not just me to clean up, as you might guess. Okay, see if we can get that guy off. One, 2. This is a big guy. 3 and 4. All right. Oh, and that guy too. This one should be pretty easy though. You know, we'll just leave it right there. Okay, I think we are, gosh dang it. See what I'm just not seeing? Ah, man. I'm gonna have to take this out of there. That's fine. All right, I think it's completely disconnected now. I'm pretty sure it is completely disconnected. What am I missing if it's not? All right. Back it up and very carefully back it up. All right, I'm gonna get the scissor lift out of the way because, well, you know, it's gonna get in the way. Oh. Like, you can basically go drive sideways on this thing. All right, we can move this thing now. Just to reiterate, the reason I had to do all this is because this frame is wrong. This X brace should be against the wall. These knee braces should be to the side. This all-fill should be positioned to where it fits in between here. Now these elbow braces are too tight. They can't accommodate that, so it does need to be refabricated, just that alone. But we also need to ensure that the line itself, the convey line, isn't going to be too messed up, you know, when we change all these things. So that's why I'm gonna rotate the whole thing and kind of give it a look-see. And there's the upper view. Okay. Quick little drink of coffee here. What time are we dealing with? 10:14. I gotta leave in like 30 minutes. It's a lot cooler in here, and I quietly wonder if the GoPro will last longer because the battery does not get as hot as quickly. I might be wrong on that, but who knows. All right, let's see what we can do about pulling this thing out. Gotta be careful I don't hit anything up top. I don't think I will. I mean, it's all supposed to fit up there, you know? Casters, those look to be unlocked. Those look to be also unlocked. They might all be unlocked because, you know, I really thought we were gonna move this thing. Or maybe they're all locked and I'm just looking at them wrong. All right. Oh. Very careful here. It looks like I've forgotten something. Definitely looks like there's something still connected that I need to take out, and I think it's that level control. Oh, gosh darn it. I gotta get back up there. I should be able to do this with the ladder. Okay, we know that this goes here. All right, this one, level control, goes right. This level control, one right here, goes right into here. All right. What else? What else could we be missing that's plugged into here? This guy too, right? Yeah, for sure, that guy. For sure. Okay. Trying to think of an easy way to notate this one. I don't really want to climb up on there. I feel like I must. Well, okay, this guy right here. Where do you go? Where is this guy? What's this guy from? I gotta plug him too. Dang it. Wait, that's wiring. That's not air, that's wiring. Oh, damn. That's not good at all. That is not good at all. Well, that's really bad. This is wired up into the ceiling, or into this electrical box up here. Jiminy. Of course it is. Maybe there's a slight chance it's a plug and I don't realize it. I don't think it is though. I mean, I have to get the scissor lift out again. This thing might not be coming off today. There's a very good chance this thing is not coming off today. Okay, well, yay. So fun. At the very least, I need to cover this conduit up. Or I mean, conduit, what am I talking about? Flex tubing. What am I saying? Okay. Back in the scissor lift we go. We'll coffee before we do. Oh man. Okay, all right, I'm ready with it. We are going back. Jeez, come on. Again, I gotta concentrate, so sorry for the lack of commentary. doing? I don't know what I'm doing, but it's not, I would call this is not championship level snorkel driving right now, scissor lift driving. But you know what? It's redeemable. It's redeemable. I'd say it's actually quite redeemable. These things are extremely forgiving. I was taking this frame off and I think I just realized it's wired in up top, the indicator light.
Which one?
This indicator, I'm pretty sure it's wired in. Like, I don't think it's a plug up there. Oops. Gosh dang it. Yep, it's wired. It's wired. Dang. It's wired in 2 spots. One there, one there.
It looks like you have the wire from here on the bottom side there, and then on that top side it loops up and plugs into here. Am I seeing that right?
Yeah. Can you unplug it?
It's screwed in there. There it is.
This one.
Yeah, I can unscrew this, but it's...
Yep. It's you don't want to take it out. It's not like a it's not like this where it which I wish it was right now.
But I'm pretty sure this screw, you unscrew it here and this piece disconnects from this piece.
Yeah.
Plugs there.
It doesn't really matter though, because this guy is wired in. So I don't know what we can really do about that for now. And I hate to open up that electrical box and take the wires off, but I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. These are the things you find out when you try to move stuff around.
Yep.
they're gonna kind of take this frame, Jayhawk Millwright, and rework it a little bit, but I wanted to turn it to see how it looked, you know, with the X brace against, because see that X brace is supposed to go against the wall. And so I was gonna turn it to see how, kind of to see where the convey line would line up with the all-fill. And I don't think it's gonna get turned today. So.
Yeah, we can get it done. We'll have to unbolt it here, lift this off, and turn the frame.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. That's too much work to do right now. But we will have to when they come.
Eventually, like if we want this back against the wall, we're gonna have to disconnect it. Otherwise, that tubing's gonna be pointed that way.
Yeah. We'll have to change all this around. I just mean temporarily to look at it. But yeah. Well, there's the printer coming on.
I'm gonna go check up on Gabe. I just came up and see if they got a pry bar this way over here.
I feel like I've seen a pry bar over here. Did you find it?
I didn't. I was gonna work on some pallets, and the hammer's in the tool bag, but the pry bar wasn't. Alright, I'm sure it's around here somewhere.
I might have one in my truck if you need one.
I think we got extras in the tool.
Okay, sounds good. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to get into that electrical box and open it up, unwire it. That's the only way to do this, unfortunately. I would take it out of there, but definitely don't want to do that. A plug would be a lot better right now, clearly. It would be a lot better. We don't have a plug. So basically we got a indicator light right here. It tells us when this thing's full. It's wired in, and then we've got the airlock down there. All right, camera died there, sorry about that, but I'm basically done out here for today because I'm not doing any wiring. I don't have time. I gotta leave here in like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna seal up the flex tubing and then call it a day basically out here, because that's all I can do. Where are my little pouches at? There's a bunch of little pouches. Oh, those aren't it. Those aren't it either. There they are, right there. They should both be big enough, I think. Take one of these just in case. All right. Go ahead and calm out a little bit. Oops, we're not in drive mode. Hold on. Handling, that was what I was trying to say earlier. It's got great handling. Okay, I think we can do both. Let's see here. First, this guy, small little guy. All right. So we've got a decent, what I need here is corks. Like I need some corks. McMaster-Carr should have some really good corks. Okay, that guy's good. Nice and tight. And then we'll come up just a little bit. Oops. Once again, bash this thing into the wall if I'm not careful. This could be a little tight. That's why I got the big one. Yep, it's gonna be. It's not gonna work. Glad I grabbed the big one. I will use that down there. But the zip tie is too. Need 2 zip ties. Hold on. Down. Come on. Okay. That will be enough. Okay, that's tight. All right, now let's put this thing away. Grab that guy. I thought something seemed a little off there. It was. All right. Make sure I'm not, I would have ran right into this. See that? I stopped to think, okay, am I gonna hit anything? And I actually was going to. We'll just go down. Jeez, got a little big for my britches on that one. Golly. Okay, call that good. I think I was like up higher than I needed to be when I was driving that thing around. Whatever, I guess. All right. That printer cycles on every day at like 9:30, 10 o'clock to, I think it recirculates the ink to make sure. I don't know what it's making sure of, but I think it keeps it maybe from drying out, possibly. I'm not certain of that. I mean, it's a great printer. It's a really good printer. All right, this is gonna do it for today. You're sealed up everywhere, good shape. So. Yeah, okay. All right, we're good. All right, Well, that will do it for today. This was, wasn't failed. We learned something, you know, but this is how it goes. Try to fix something or make an adjustment and you realize you were in over your head, or at least slightly in this case. So maybe you'll get to see me take that electrical box apart and do a little rudimentary wiring. Oh gosh, I need to shut down. Oh my goodness. I forgot about that one. That one needs, not that one, but that one needs a zip tie on it. Maybe I can do it with the ladder real quick. Really, really fast. Gonna have to. Gonna have to. Okay. Zip tie. There we go. Okay, now we're sealed up. We're really sealed up now. You'll probably think, oh, what about that one? Well, that's a vacuum-based one, so that one is already sealed. That one's good. All right, well, call it good for today. I'm headed back into town. I'll see you later at the lab, I hope. All right, take care.